Good morning and welcome to the morning show with Angel and Tina. Happy Monday to you. We've got our favorite unicorn in the studio with us today. Tina, how are you?
Good. We had a good weekend. I relaxed most of the weekend. I got my nails done. Look, they're Christmas nails.
Oh, yes, very Christmassy, very pretty.
Really cute. But I'm so excited because today we have one of my favorite people. You guys all know that, a couple months ago we had her on the show and I was total fangirling. Well, now we're like besties. And so we have this little BFF necklace and everything, except for I found out that she was cheating on me and she sends besties, bestie friendship.
She's like, you send some to other people.
I'm sitting there on a live one day and she goes, I just have all these little best friend necklaces. I just send them to everybody. I went,
Tina, you thought you were the only one.
You're my bestie best friend. You're the best.
My heart went, kush. And so I took my necklace and I went, kush. I'm wearing this again.
She's not dramatic or anything.
She's not dramatic. She's so funny. I've got the besties on, but I bought them in bulk when I sent one to you. So if that matters, you were the first to get one. And now I just have them here. But I literally have only sent like one or two to two other people. So it's not like, it's not like to send 70 out.
Right
so
up there.
Like a guy. Well, it's not like I was.
Angel, do you need one? I can send you one too.
I do.
See?
Send you one too. You need one. You can get them on Amazon. They're good to give away.
They are
Tina,
fun.
you're the best friend of the best friends.
But you were the first one. You were the first one. You were her first. Tina.
Yeah. So then everybody.
I have something for you, Tina.
You got something?
Tina, I haven't given this to anyone else. Okay, so I own a princess birthday party studio that I'm shutting down because COVID destroyed the world. And these are the crowns that the princesses would get to wear. And it's so
furry. Oh, Mirabeau
it's
feathers.
furry.
And
I just was there yesterday cleaning out and I'm like, this is for Tina, my best friend. So I'm going to mail you this.
You had a princess party studio?
Princess birthday party studio. Yeah. We opened January 2020. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Good timing.
So you would bring everybody.
It was poor timing.
2 months worth of great princess party studio work and then nothing.
I got my princess throne. It's a $900 chair for princesses. I got the whole place all decked out. It's beautiful. There's a princess apartment in the back. The kids come in. Oh yeah, we're gonna be selling up some stuff.
Okay, so Tina wants first dibs. Tina will drive to you, and she will buy all them.
Right here, I can sit in it. Michelle, just
I want to show it to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've got to see this princess chair because I do think that Tina might have to be the owner of your princess chair.
The chair, it was $900. I got it from a Throne Kingdom in Brooklyn. You call them, there's this they're like the place to buy them from. They're $900. I'm scrolling to try to find my little video.
I need my own throne.
Yeah, it's a throne. But I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to just bring it. It's going to be part of my life. Like people will be like, what? So tell me about the chair.
Yeah, right.
Like I'm a queen.
Hi,
princess.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello.
But can you put your video back over there? What is this thing back there?
Why do you have a throne? So I'm going to bring it to North Carolina to our new house and I'll have a throne. So, and it's white and it's beautiful.
So then that way, when I go to her house here in North Carolina,
my image.
I can totally take pictures because we're going to do a photo shoot together.
Oh,
yeah,
this is your chair. This is your chair. Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah, it is that.
Well, I mean,
but it's white.
Not your chair, Michelle. This is pink. I just looked up.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Yeah, but that one's supposed to be the bad company. Throne Kingdom told me don't order from them.
Don't order from them? Bad.
That's a bad company.
Okay.
That apparently, I don't know. Throne Kingdom was apparently the king of thrones. So I trusted them and I ordered my throne from there.
Really?
So
that is so creepy.
Oh, look, Tina,
I want to show you that.
Little throne chairs. And
So I went
See,
to
we all
Hobby
need one.
Lobby this
It's a
weekend
good
because
idea.
they have all their Christmas stuff out, right? And I was like, I was getting my nails done. I was like, I'm just gonna stop at Hobby Lobby. I'm not gonna buy nothing. I'm just gonna walk through and just see. There was hundreds of people in this store, and I'm going up and down the aisles going, oh, that's pretty. Ooh, 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 that's pretty.
Everything.
Yeah. How did you?
If you see my new collection here, I got a gingerbread house.
I want
I
to see the
love
gingerbread
it.
house. Do you know, I used to, this is hashtag
Love
probably
it.
stuff you didn't know about Angel. I used to decorate, I used to be a cake decorator. And every
You
year
did tell me about that.
we would make like 150 gingerbread houses. And we would personalize them like with your last name over the door and wrap them up. And so we would be like a
Really?
gingerbread making factory at our house
During this
So
time.
cool.
during this time. Yes, I mean everywhere. And I mean it was the whole family, like everybody had a station, right, that they were in charge of. But
So, rule of thumb, don't ever have a gingerbread house cake decorating party when Angel is around because she will win.
I will help
She'll
you.
win.
I will help you.
They're
So me and my
impossible.
roommate
I don't know
every
how.
year,
I've never met someone that makes.
we've
My
been having gingerbread contest things, and last year we did it, and then her dog got a hold of it. So this year we were just talking about it, and I was like, oh, that would be so cool.
My
So
very first
I guess little
YouTube
gingerbread house.
video, Michelle, was me showing you how to take like one of those gingerbread house kits and how
Oh,
to
yeah.
get it, how to put it together and so it would stand. And it's my very first ever like YouTube video that I don't even know
This is
like
here.
what channel or where we posted it, but it was my very first ever. Here's how you take one of those kits and put it together. And get it so your gingerbread house won't fall. I mean, these things we could kick them across the field, like they were solid. My gingerbread houses.
So these were ones that you do not eat afterwards.
No, they were not. No. We did not encourage the eating of the gingerbread.
I do see all these big, huge gingerbread houses getting delivered, to people, these celebrities, and they're like, "Oh, look at the gingerbread," and it's like this big mansion, and it has their name.
Love going and seeing like gingerbread houses.
Oh, is that a thing?
They do in Orlando. There's a one of the hotels called the Floridian, and they do a big like giant gingerbread house, and and then they sell all the little goodies, and it's so pretty. I just it's so pretty. So
I love Christmas time. Like it's just so magical and such a magical time of year. And I love going and looking at the trees and looking at the lights. And when I used to live in San Diego, there was a place called Candy Cane Lane, and it was like a whole subdivision. And you drove through, you got your little hot chocolate, and you drove through, and every single house was like completely like what's that family that had all the Christmas lights on, that crazy, the Griswolds.
Yeah.
Oh,
like a Griswold like family,
Yeah.
like every single one. And it was so pretty. So I like doing all of that. I can't wait for it.
Oh shoot, the Gaylord Hotel, at least in Colorado, and I'm sure they do it everywhere, has like this big gingerbread little village you walk through and all the lights. And yeah, super fun. Yeah, super fun. I'm kind of looking forward to the holidays, although like everything's gonna be so different. Everything's gonna be so different
Because
this
you're in
year.
a different, it's probably, this year's probably going to be different because you're not at home. But you're usually not at home at Christmas.
Yeah, the last 2 years in a row, we haven't been at home for Christmas. So now I'm kind of used to not being home for Christmas and not decorating. I haven't decorated for Christmas. I haven't put up a tree. This will be the third year in a row that I haven't put up a tree. And I know like you two already all like have your trees up. Like when did you put yours up, Michelle?
She put hers up before me.
Probably a month ago. It was a little excessive.
It was more than a month ago.
It was like
before Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, I was at Walmart. It was like the first day the stuff was out, and I was like, whoa. And like, I don't even know what happened, but I was like, kids, we got to get a tree. Like I like lost my mind, and I'm like piling it into the cart. I'm like, get every pink ornament. They're like, okay. And like, no one else is in that area. We own the whole area because everyone's like, what are you doing? It's great. So yeah, but I mean, we
She
have everything
inspired
in
me
storage.
to decorate my tree. I was like, "Ooh, look at Michelle! She went live on Facebook.
Why not?
With Christmas tree. I'm gonna get mine too."
It's a weird year. You can do anything. I see lights everywhere now. People are like, whatever.
Yeah,
Right?
it's 2020. We needed a little bit of joy in our life and a little
Yes,
bit of Christmas spirit in our lives.
I agree.
Oh,
I love
well,
it.
you two are definitely bringing on the Christmas spirit. You
Well,
two, like,
Michelle, so next year when you come to North Carolina, we can go to the
Yes.
Biltmore Hotel
Oh,
because
yes.
Biltmore has enormous Christmas decorations inside and outside. Have you ever been, Angel?
No?
So the Biltmore Hotel is Gloria Vanderbilt's house mansion. I don't know the story. Anyways, it's so beautiful, and it's like something on my bucket list that I wanted to do now that I live here in North Carolina. You go to the Biltmore Hotel, and it's
So fun.
decorated. You go in, it's like a Christmas movie. You're like, oh, it's so pretty.
I can't
was
wait. I
hoping
love
to
that
find-
stuff.
It is so much fun. And so I know you're temporary housing right now, Michelle. And so, but you brought all your, well, you bought all the Christmas stuff. So you didn't necessarily bring it all with you. I didn't
Yeah,
bring all mine either.
Yeah, I just bought. But
Huh.
you know, you can get a $50, that's a $50 tree from Walmart. I was like, you know what? It's skinny, it's little, fits right in that corner. It's perfect.
It's right there. It is so
Totally.
cute. It is so cute.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so it's Monday. It's Monday.
Monday.
Does it not feel like Monday?
It does not feel like Monday. I feel like, I don't know, like my whole day, all my weeks,
What did you
all my
do? all
days are,
weekend? Did you relax and you
I didn't even work. I didn't even work this
Good.
weekend. We went to the Kennedy Space Center, which I'd never been to before, because we wanted.
He must have been like in heaven.
Oh, he was totally in heaven because he's totally into all that space stuff. And I mean, really, the guy should have been a pilot. Like he should have been.
A couple weeks ago when you guys were still in Colorado, he was watching that whole thing.
Yeah,
Like,
he
what does
watches
Jay
all of
do?
it.
And she's like, he's been watching the space thing all day long. And
He
I'm like,
watches it all day, and he's got a little app on his phone. Like it tells him when the space station is going over there, and we got to go outside and we got to see it. Like, yeah. But we watched, so we went and saw, so it was all pre-stuff on Saturday. And then last night they launched, four astronauts up to the Space Center. And we went and stood outside. We're staying at my parents' home. They live in a retirement community, so it's kind of quiet, sleepy town at night. But we're standing in the middle of the street, like looking up at the sky, and we saw the spaceship, and we're like screaming and hooping and hollering, and the neighbors were looking up.
I can just imagine your neighbors going looking through the blinds. What are they doing up there?
Over there, what's happening over there?
You know how the older people, they're looking through their little blinds.
I'm sure they called my mom because they're like, she has like this little network. Like she called us the other day because the neighbor said we left the garage door open.
Oh, funny.
So the neighbor called my mom.
Angel,
She called
you
us.
the garage door. Yes, Mom. Well, so-and-so said that your garage door is not closed. So
Yeah, we're definitely being monitored. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird having mom she's on the other side of the country. She's in California, but yet she's got her eyes on us, like making sure we're, behaving. Right?
Well, you did take over her entire dining room table.
I did take over her dining room table. I did take over the dining room table, and we're trying to figure out. So my girls live here, but hey, I just got an email from Michelle Cunningham, a new boot camp to launch next year.
Oh, are you on my email list?
I just got
Watch
that.
out, you're gonna get.
Yeah, new boot camp to launch. Oh, to launch the. You're right.
11
sorry.
a.m. It goes. Just went out, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So look at that. I didn't
there
even
it
do
is.
nothing. That's what's called automation, folks.
I'm busy sending emails while y'all are chit chatting about dining room tables and garages.
You're doing good. You're doing good, right? Automation. That's the ticket. What's your favorite thing that you automate, Michelle?
Sending best friend
My
necklaces.
emails? My best friend necklaces?
That's on
Some of the
automation.
gifts I send
every
out?
day.
I don't know. I
send out
automate a lot
every
of things.
day.
What's the weirdest
Yeah, a lot
thing?
of emails.
Oh,
What was the question?
what's the weirdest thing? Or I don't know, like your favorite thing, I guess. Yeah, just your favorite. Is it emails?
Well, yeah, I mean, the most lucrative thing I automate would be emails, probably. So I like that, right? That's helpful. I really like, I don't know that it's automated, but the people that edit my YouTube videos, I met them because of you guys. So
Oh,
your sponsor of this show, that
we
was a game
love
changer for
those.
me.
Yes, we love those people. They are very
Yeah, those
kind to us.
virtual assistants I hired. So I'm so thankful for that connection because of you guys. They're amazing.
All right.
Well,
I'm shutting
he
down some other stuff because Tina says my internet's wonky. So I'm gonna make sure I've got all this.
I was trying to figure out how to spell wonky. I was like, how do you spell wonky? Because that's what you say all the time.
WONKY. What do you think?
That's how I spelled it. WONKY. Oh, everybody is saying, I just got your email too. I just got your email too.
Y'all, I'm aggressive. I'm just sending out emails. The boot camp, it's open. We just launched today. I'm so excited about this. One's my this is like a baby of mine. I'm excited about this.
So what is your boot camp called?
Tell us about the boot camp.
It's called the Back to Basics Boot Camp. So it's basically like for someone in network marketing that wants to know the basics to get their business rocking and rolling. So it's lead generating, selling, closing, recruiting, social media, and how to do it in like the new environment that we're in. So it's like everything, like when I was new, I was stuck for 6 years because no one told me what to do. And so this is everything I wish someone told me to do. So it's a very simple plan. So it's just kind of back to the basics. I think that stuff matters the most. So, but it's pretty. We got to just see.
I mean, that's all it counts.
How pretty it is.
It's pretty.
It's so pretty, and I'm crazy. It's 50 pages. This is my copy. I have to put it in my binder still, but it's so pretty. I just look at it and I'm like, oh,
I just
it's
love
so
all her stuff. You know why? Because it's all my brand too.
Tina and I it's the funniest thing to see someone online who has your same color scheme. I'm like, geez, I love this. I'm like, geez, she's been doing this for a long time. And we're like, we do the same thing. Like, but we love the same like style.
Yeah, I think that was it.
When you did a Pinterest training for her and her people, and she goes on my Pinterest. We're looking at one thing, and she goes,
"So good.
Oh look, oh that's pretty, oh that's pretty." Click, 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 click. I said, Michelle, come back.
I was like a squirrel. You couldn't find me in the middle of the thing. I'm like, you've lost me. This is pretty. I'm like clicking on every pink thing on this page. That was life. Her Pinterest is so pretty. If you haven't checked it out, you have to.
I love it all. And then I go on her stuff. I'm like, oh,
it's so pretty.
I
love it all. That's why she got the best friend necklace. That's because you two. You
got the first one. Yeah. You got the first
say the first one. Remember when you used to tell me that I have to tell people I was #1 bestseller? She's like, you make sure you tell her that she got the first best friend necklace.
You were the first. That's a big deal. Today. This is actually the other side of yours. This is what this is. See?
The other both side of mine.
Do you like?
I hope you have the other side. I have the BE.
Oh, I don't know which one I have. I gotta go see if I have the S.
She doesn't even wear it. You don't even wear it.
I don't know if it's the BE or the ST.
She just stuck it in her jewelry box.
If it's the BE, it's not good.
She just stuck it in her jewelry box with all her other necklaces, all her other best friend necklaces.
Stop being such an instigator. Look, she puts it on. She goes, I'm gonna put mine on. I'm gonna go put mine on too. And then I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you.
All right. Well, okay. So Michelle Cunningham is our queen of everything online, but really when it comes to YouTube videos and building and using videos, you want to give us some background of how you became so good at all of this?
And tell us all your tips and tricks of how you got to become 25,000 followers on YouTube.
Oh, so YouTube, I started 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. I was working in network marketing and my team was growing. I don't know. I had it's hard to say exactly how many, probably 700 people on my team, was running kind of this thing. And it was running like almost on autopilot. I was holding my home parties. I was a home party rep. So I was selling skincare and makeup, driving around in my pink car, doing that whole thing. And And it was at that time I was like, you know what, I'm a little bored. I'm going to make a YouTube video. And so I made a YouTube video, just like you said, Angel, that you had a gingerbread house YouTube channel. My first channel was, and it's still up there, it's She Is Organized, because I started following this girl named Alejandra Costella, who's
wasn't your first one a Halloween thing, like how to make a Halloween bucket or something?
Nightmare. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And it was so simple. It was like, take 2 pieces of tissue paper and put them underneath the candy and put them in a basket. There you go.
It was the stupidest video. It was the stupidest video, but I was like, you know what? I'll pretend I'm like crafty, like I love crafts, and I don't. And it's just not really my thing. So I'm like, I'll make a video. So I started I did 6 videos on that channel. That channel is still out there and it still gets views. It's She Is Organized is the channel. It's the stupidest thing. But you'll see these are my first videos. I have no idea what
we have to go watch it.
I'm like writing it down. I'm like,
go on a field trip. Go on a field. These are my first.
Oh, Angel, go on a field trip. Do a share screen.
Yeah, go on a field trip.
Field trip. We're going on a field trip.
You got to see the Halloween basket one is just laughably just stupid. It's just so dumb.
I was dying because you really do tell us all the time, because I'm a Michelle Cunningham groupie now. That it doesn't matter what you're saying. It can be the most stupidest thing.
Stupid.
People are gonna watch you.
They watched it.
That Halloween thing was simply like put an orange and a black tissue paper underneath your candy and put it in a basket, and there you go.
It was literally that. It was so dumb. So that was my start. But the thing what was shocking about that was that people were watching those videos, and I was like, huh, okay. Like, I can't believe this. But that is awesome. Let's see. Oh, got some ads there. We're running ad. Is that an ad? It's got to be an ad. There it is.
Yep.
There's my first YouTube channel. No, that's not. Oh, yeah. Super Organized Closet Idea. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Click on that.
Click on that Michelle, that blue Michelle.
9,000 views.
Look at that. Oh,
look at it. Look at the video quality. That's my little man.
And now he's 10, right? He's 10 years old?
He's 8 now.
8.
I got a logo made for my business. I was going to be an organizing guru.
Nice picture of your toilet.
The toilet seat's
There's
up.
my toilet bowl.
Lovely. Right?
Look at, I did that. I made it look so clean. Only for this shot.
Love it. Look at, you have a lazy Susan. It's all labeled.
This is, again, this is the defunct channel. I realized I hated organizing. After filming this video, I was like, this is so much work. I don't ever want to do this again.
And
so then I quit.
Nobody's going to watch this. Why would you do this?
You were doing the rainbow thing 7 years ago.
Thank you. Is that a thing?
Rainbow of cookbooks. It is a thing now.
Nobody liked it.
It is an absolute thing now. There's
I started it.
Organizers.
She's like, I started it.
7 years ago.
There is a rainbow thing on your bookshelves now to color coordinate all of your books.
Oh, because of my video, 223 people got inspired.
Look at that.
Yeah. So see what's interesting about this channel is I started to realize people liked certain things and they didn't like other things. I was just testing it out. And so people don't care. 220
super cute ribbon organizer, 4.5 thousand views. Yeah. And then the rainbow, cookbooks, 223.
Yeah.
Like,
so I started to
what's the difference?
Yeah. I think if you go over one more, you'll see the Halloween basket.
Oh, you're gonna have to watch that. Let's watch it. It's only like a minute or so.
Oh my gosh.
Look
hey there, welcome. Look at, I'm so crafty. I still have that dress. Here you go. Put some tissue paper in a basket. Follow me for craft ideas.
Halloween candy basket. I'm gonna show you right now. Get one piece of orange and one piece of black and put it in a basket, and there you go.
People liked this. 12 people gave it a thumbs. It's just shocking. But here's evidence that
almost 3,000 views.
It's shocking. The message here is that the second you share something with someone they haven't thought about themselves, they look to you as an expert. And I just remember being like,
wow,
dude.
Okay. All right.
I don't even like organizing. Me?
I don't even like organizing.
But you were good at
But
it.
then I was like, okay, actually, what if I did a channel about something I actually liked? So that channel, I realized I didn't like that. It was like annoying to film. It just didn't bring me joy because it was not me. And then I said, I really like to talk about success in network marketing. Like I'm an introvert. I don't really, and that's what I started my new channel was like, I'm an introvert. Here's what I'm doing to get results. And that's the channel that was my passion. And that's what took off just because people were like, they liked it and they were learning from it. But yeah, just find your passion and talk about it and you'll find your tribe online. That's what's so crazy. So that tribe started to find me online and then transitioned over to find me on YouTube or sorry, on Facebook and got on my email list and just grown from there. But videos changed my life forever. I think everybody should learn video. And again, just film some stupid videos and put them on YouTube, like just like I did, you
One of
know?
my favorite videos
Start to
of
figure it out.
Michelle is this goofy behind the scenes video for her holiday workshop. And I don't know if you have it, Michelle, or not, but I was dying laughing because like I felt like I was behind the scenes because you had already told me all the things that you were doing and like how long it took you and that the kids did this and so I'm like dying laughing, thinking I'm like right there. But in her little 2-bedroom apartment, she had this big, huge green screen, and she's sitting there like, you guys gotta watch it. And it's so funny with her little gifts and stuff like that. And then she goes down and she comes back up. And I'm just dying. And Brady goes, no, that looks dumb. Like we hear it in the background.
Like, Mom.
And
He was helping me film that day. He's like, Mom, weird. It's weird what you're doing.
And then she's like, she has her little Santa Claus hat and she's like,
yeah. I still have it. I keep it ready for when I need it.
It's like an emergency. She's got her soft pink.
You know.
Do you have that Santa hat too, Tina?
No, I don't have it. My best friend didn't send me one.
This.
Oh.
And she didn't send me one of those either. I need a Michelle.
The unicorn horn. This is just ordered these in bulk. This is gonna become a new thing. So this unicorn horn.
You know what? I think I've seen that on you. I thought it was like a filter of, you know how you can.
Oh no, it's actually
it's a real one, but I thought it was a filter, a unicorn filter, because it's so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's good, isn't it?
So
I get them on Etsy.
So do you? I was gonna say, okay. So where does Michelle? Do you go to Hobby Lobby? You got Etsy. You've got.
Yes.
No, Etsy, and I buy them in bulk. So I say, can you give me a deal if I buy like 200 of these? He's probably like, what is wrong with you?
Okay, Michelle, I need a Michelle Cunningham subscription box, like a happy box mail.
That's the next. Yeah, I just ordered a bunch of stuff. That's our next plan. So give me a few months.
So
we're working on that.
Oh, the Michelle.
Yeah, I got some calls scheduled this week. We're gonna get something going. I don't know about a subscription box, but it'll be more like an upsell when you buy my course. Like, do you want to get this in the mail? But this will be included.
That's a new thing.
Which I don't know.
Like, because for all these virtual events, when you would go to the live events, you would get all sorts of goodies, right? And so now I've attended a few, and I get a box in the mail, and and they're like, don't open until, like, we'll all open it together. And you get these fun little boxes in the mail with all this, you feel like you're part of the tribe, right? You feel like you're all together with all of your fun little goodies. And so, I would definitely, I think I would choose, how you ever went to like even the makeup counters, like at the mall, you would almost choose what you were buying based on gift with purchase, right? Like what comes with it. Like I want the little bag of samples. And so I will buy that because I want the tote bag and I want the stuff that's in it.
I literally bought I think it was Britney Spears or something perfume because of the cute pink and black bag way back in the day, and I still have it.
Right. We've all bought extra stuff, right? Just so we can have the little tote bag.
Right.
And then I hardly ever use the tote bag, right? Like it was cute at the mall.
No.
And then I get it home and I'm like,
cute, I want it.
And then I'm like, oh, but this was the free bag, right? This was the free. I don't want to carry the free bag.
But with the subscription boxes, like I get FabFitFun and I love getting them. But I also have a box of stuff that, I don't really like that. I'll put it in this box and I'll give it away for Christmas and, to give away as gifts. So I have like a box of those things, like extra makeup. I was getting BoxyCharm. Was it BoxyCharm? Yeah, BoxyCharm with all the makeup in it.
Yeah,
and Ipsy or whatever it was called. And I ended up stopping all that because I have so many makeup palettes. It's not funny. Like pallets and pallets and pallets for days.
It's crazy how those companies do it and get their costs down. Like the prices they charge are so low. It's interesting to me, that whole business model.
What they do is the companies themselves say, listen, we'll give these to you, because then they're like, oh, I love this. I'm going to buy another pallet, like it. And then they'll spend $50 on this pallet.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something going on.
Right? Like anytime that you can put your product in front of a fresh new audience, right, as a sample, an idea, it's really inexpensive marketing, right? If you were to go buy ads, but you've got a target audience, you're putting your product right in front of. And so I know that there are vendors that are saying, right, depending on how many members and subscribers you have, like I'll send you 200 samples, right, for free. And then, and then a deal on the next 200 or whatever, right? Like,
speaking of subscription boxes, there is one that I am in partnerships with, that in 2021 they want to put my gratitude journal in their subscription box.
That's so awesome. Cool. Your book is going to be in their subscription box.
I was like, oh yeah, because it's all about gratitude and positive thinking and positive vibes and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh yay.
That's all right, awesome. Ladies, let's let me pull up our sponsor.
Need to take a commercial break.
Sponsor image, yeah, and take a little highlight of our sponsors. We talked a little bit about, can you see this?
No, not yet.
No? Oh. Can you see it now?
Now we can.
Okay. Thanks for being like my eyeballs when it all goes, when I go to share screen, like everything else disappears. Well, all my other stuff shows up. That's all over, and I've got all this stuff going on. So it's good to have Tina as my ears on the screen. But you mentioned video editing, Michelle, and I know that Sonic VA has started a whole new branch of service. They do virtual assistant, which everybody needs a VA or a team of VAs. And when you mention the Angel and Tina Morning Show, you're going to get a 10% discount off your first 40 hours of virtual assistant service when you go to sonicva.com. They've also started a brand new video service, helping you to get your videos out. We've had several people say it takes me 6 minutes to record it and 6 hours to edit it. Talk about having professionally edited videos on demand, ready to go, because as Michelle said, video changed her business and it can change yours instantly. So go to sonicva.com and check out their video service as well as their virtual assistant service. Bliss by the Lake Boutique is our clothing sponsor. They get fresh inventory in every single week. And if you're trying to get all made up and dressed up for the holidays, they've got some fun stuff for you there too. Check them out online at Bliss by the Lake Boutique and follow them on social media. And the Zondra TV network, we're globally and digitally syndicated across all the digital streaming platforms. If you've ever thought about hosting your own TV show because you've got content, you're doing videos, you've got a podcast, call Zondra TV network and schedule a discovery call to see if having your own TV show is right for you. Go to beonztv.com, beonztv.com. We're so grateful for the sponsors who bring us the Angel and Tina Morning Show every single weekday morning, the bright start to your day, and super excited to have Michelle Cunningham in the studio. Michelle, I never said thank you to you for filling in for me while I was traveling as the co-host.
Fun. Yeah, I hope I did a good job. You're really good at that. You guys have a good banter, and I can be a little introverted.
She tried to be like you. She was like,
yeah, I was trying to be cool, but I was like, I'm not you, so I didn't. I was trying to be my role. I felt like,
in fact, one of those videos, I think we're like at 6,000 views on that show, and I was telling Angel, and I was like, Michelle is our rock star.
Michelle is a rock star, and I know how much Tina fangirls over you, so I thought she's gonna have Michelle for a few
days,
like
Pink,
and she's not gonna want me back. I thought she's gonna just want to do it with Michelle
because they called the Tina and Michelle show.
The Tina, I thought I'm gonna come back and Tina's gonna go, okay, so
that would be sad.
It's gonna be the Tina and Michelle show now.
Like, never.
But I was so excited to know, like I could take a holiday and Michelle could fill in for me. And then
who would you get to fill in for me?
we have to do the show with you. So like, even when Tina's like got a migraine and she's like, I can't do the show, I'm like, okay, we'll run a replay.
Tina's got a good, she's like very talkative. Like she's good at just jumping into a story. You have a gift with you guys are a good banter together. I feel like I can be a little bit of a
so
quiet
many
host.
people, when we did that first Connect Summit, they were like, you guys are just this energy you guys have together.
Yeah.
You guys need to do something with it. Like start a morning show. And we both went, huh. Well, let me be totally honest. I said, ooh, that sounds so fun. Angel. And she goes, I don't think so.
Angel's like me. I'm like, I got to think about this. What's the commitment here? What are we doing?
It's like, I'm going to tell you something. You have to be very careful because this is how I got started.
It takes on a life of its own, right? It starts to, right? It grows and you've got commitments and then you've got like all of this stuff. This isn't just
8 months later, it has grown. We have had over almost 200 people. December 30th, we're having our second A&T Award show where we're going to be celebrating our 200th episode. 200 episodes. And not only is it our 200th episode in the A&T Award show, it is Tina Torres' birthday.
On December 30th. So it'll be our last episode.
I'm going to add you to my phone.
Of 2020.
A good best friend would give you a gift.
Like a big gift. And Michelle, you're going to have to come. You're going to have to come back for our 200th episode because we're going to be giving away awards. In fact, our last 100th episode, I think Michelle came in like 2 or 3 days beforehand and she got the pink award.
Yeah, you guys gave me the pink award and I was like, perfect.
Like, that matches. Literally. That matches.
It's perfect.
Yeah, so we will be, December 30th. Mark your calendar. We're going to have a blitz.
Got you in my calendar. I just added you.
Oh, look, she's got her pink phone case. Tina, you got a new phone.
I did. Oh. Okay, so you guys all know that I was like an Android lover. I have my iMac, I have my iPad, I have all my Apple.
You need an iPhone.
But I worked for Verizon for 8 years, and when you work for Verizon, you kind of
drink the Kool-Aid
on the back end stuff. So everybody was like, we're not going Apple. Androids are so much better. I went Apple. I got the new, what is it called? The new iPhone 12.
Look at your pretty case.
Pro Max. But look, it's so pretty. It has a pink case. It has my little magnet for my car in there because I stick it on my car. But so this weekend on Saturday, I had it delivered. One of my friends came and delivered it for me. But I sat there and transferred every single thing. Some of my text messages didn't come over, and I was like, ugh. So and then all your Android apps are not on your iPhone apps. So I had to re-download and find them all. And I was going through all my 500 apps that I have.
It is like a day-long process.
It really was. And people were like,
I'm
like, I don't have time to talk to you right now.
Even if everything transfers over, you still have to re-log in and re-sign in.
And let me tell you, I have like 400 little things that you have to re-log in and passwords and stuff.
Your passwords.
I just use my little finger on all my stuff, and I'm like, shoot, what was my password?
Just my finger.
Like 50 passwords this week.
That is painful. We've all been there. Yeah.
Been a long time.
I'm kind of liking the iPhone. So for those
you are so gonna love it, Tina, because everything else that you have it matches.
It really is.
It speaks to each other.
And Angel, she'll text me, and I won't get it until like I open my iPad, and I'm like, binge watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And I'm like, oh, she texted me like hours ago because she texted me on my iPad and not on my phone.
I don't know where it goes. It's just my phone's talking to your phone. I think, right?
I think.
Like, where did you send it? I'm like, I texted you. Doesn't it just come to your phone?
I know, right?
Sometimes it goes to emails. I get confused on some of that.
And then like I had to figure out, okay, how do I turn my iPhone off of my iMac? I'm like, I go live on Monday. I can't have my iMac ringing when my iPhone is going off the hook. And so I figured that out. And I was like, oh, you know how we have people on here sometimes and their phone is ringing on their computer and they're like, I can't find it. Where do I take it off? But I do want to ask Michelle, because she has a huge project coming up, and we were hoping that it would be ready, but
good things
doing
take
these kinds of
time.
things take time.
The fine
So
line.
tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Well, we have a waitlist page up for it. That's what's so great. So
It's so pretty.
I have a new book. It's a very pretty waitlist page. So I wrote a book. It's called Do It Anyway, Girl. Do It Anyway, Girl is basically my journey of how I was a shy introvert from humble beginnings who just struggled with self-doubt and didn't believe I could be anything because we just had so little growing up. And it is how I found success after struggling for 6 years in network marketing by taking small baby steps. And that baby step built my confidence and then built the next thing and the next thing and the next thing that then ended up building my online brand. And so it's basically that anybody can step out into their greatness and do what I've done. And it's just this idea that you just need to do it anyway, girl. Like successful women feel the fear and do it anyway. And so I wrote a book. I tell some funny stories in there. It's my first book. So I was like, whoa, this is so crazy. But I want to thank you guys for inspiring me because you guys have books. And that's literally how it started. I was on your show.
Ooh, so pretty.
Do you like the cover?
I love the cover.
Thank you.
It's all pink and I love the page. It's just all like, I'm like, this is why I total fangirl on her, because this is all me. This is all me. Pink,
pretty.
Pink,
yeah.
Pink,
we just need to pop your picture
What
in there.
Are you wearing? Michelle, is that a sweater? Is that, because it looks all soft and fuzzy?
Yeah, very fluffy sweater. I got at H&M the day of my photo shoot. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to get clothes to like match. Then I'm like, excuse me, can I be 15 minutes late?
Tell them what you had on the bottom.
Black leggings because I forgot pants. So we had to crop that out. Black.
Crop everything.
Crop my legs out because I forgot.
Taken some different shots and had posted it on social media asking for people's opinions. And there was one that you were not smiling. And
that was the fierce look. And I was like, I don't like this.
But yeah, I don't know how to be fierce, so it was kind of weird. So I was like, but I looked pissed off. Maybe I was trying to be like Kim Kardashian. She'll do a pose and she's like lightly smiling but looks fierce. But I look weird.
I don't know how that like light smile and not like no teeth. Like,
I can't do that.
I get wrinkles when it just looks weird.
Do it, yeah. And then when I see a picture and I'm like, I don't look like how do you get that look? And so I love this. This one is super friendly and inviting. And because it's like a shy girl from humble beginnings, and now look at you. And I think that's who people want to be, right? I want to, even if I was shy, doesn't mean I can't.
Just a regular person. I'm just a regular person that wears.
My favorite story
I look a little not regular.
Is Mean Cleat Girl story. So you guys got to go buy this book, put your name on the wait list, and read the Mean Cleat Girl story, because I think we all had a mean cleat girl in high school. And
I want to meet her.
Had a mean cleat girl, and that mean cleat girl, you're going down if we find you.
Yeah, man. I want to like go buy $300 cleats and be like, now look at me.
Now what? Boom.
I'm on the wait list. Wait, before you go, super valuable training videos.
Am I training?
My value-packed audio training. Join the 21-day branding challenge, and how to host the most amazing Facebook Live home parties. Do I have to click on just one? Can I click on all?
It's like, I want to buy all of them.
Just buy them all, yes.
Oh, look. Oh, here you go.
There's some freebies in there. You could just click and
And she has the cutest freebies. Like the first time I met her, she gave away our audience a freebie where you can buy everything in her office, like all her cute things that she bought. You got a big commission.
That's so fun, isn't it?
You got a big commission check that month, because I was like, ooh, background, peak scissors, this.
They're all Amazon affiliate links. So every month Amazon's like, here's some more money. I'm like, okay, thank you, Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon's a fun sales partner. Amazon is a very fun sales partner.
And I think that whole background thing, like your pink, so I bought the pink background that Michelle has there.
That's a good one.
But it is on my little pipe thing, but that was like just brilliant. But I have seen hundreds of people now who say the same thing and have for years. And I was like, she's so true, because she always tells you, get somebody else's idea and make it your own. Make it you. Take you take this and take this and take this and make it your own. And she even says,
yeah, no one can say it like you.
And make it your own.
Yeah, take all my courses and rebuild your own and sell it. I mean, seriously, it's change it. No, you cannot. I mean, you learn and then you take it and then you create your own version of it. And it is never the same. It always has a different spin. It's completely, that's what's crazy. And that's what Ray Higdon teaches. Invest in other people's stuff, learn it, have success with it, and then teach it. And so I take a little bit of like all the people I've learned from, and I'm like, wait, I'm going to make the better version of all of this because y'all left out pieces. And then,
you've invested, right? Because we've all invested in programs and courses and books and right. And so you take and glean a little bit from each of it. And because you put your little secret sauce, you inside, it's a whole new recipe.
Right.
And so, you didn't just learn from one person and studied it and then duplicated it. You've learned from like it's books and lessons and like everything, and then your little mix of my little essence, and it makes it all something brand new. And I think it's funny because people get they're like, wait a minute, this is this person's. I'm like, so but if you do take Michelle's training and change it enough so it looks like yours. Like don't do it exactly the way that Michelle.
I probably wouldn't be able to take Michelle's stuff because it would look just like
it might look just too much. It might look just too much.
It'll just all be Tina Torres on it because it'll all be pink and white branding. But I literally have the little pink backdrop and the white, the white brick backdrop, and just the simplicity of it. It was $10 and a $2 pipe and $10 double-sided tape or whatever, and you just pull it down which when you want it. And I'm like, that is brilliant. And she just showed these little tips.
Do you remember going like to the photo studios like at Sears when you were a little kid? It reminds me
of all of those rolls.
Yeah, it reminds me of that concept because they would change the background. They would pull it down. It was on all these big rolls, and
it had that one Christmas background that you were like, oh wow, that literally looks like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, it reminds me of like an old Sears
or
JCPenney, like a little photo studio. I don't know. Do they still do stuff? Probably they don't.
I don't think Sears is not open no more.
No.
JCPenney, I think
they do.
Do they?
Are they?
Wait. Well, I heard my friend went to JCPenney and got photos the other day, and I was like, oh, that's so smart. Like, I always hire someone. And I'm like, I probably could save myself a few bucks. Just go to JCPenney's and get some headshots done.
JCPenney back in the day, we used to get our little pictures taken. In fact, my oldest son, Gage, he's 26 now, but when he was 18 months old or around then, we took him to go get his pictures at JCPenney, and they asked if they can use his pictures in the JCPenney catalog. And so he's,
no way.
I mean, 25 years ago, because the JCPenney catalog was like that thick back in the day, remember?
Yeah, remember that? Yeah.
His little pictures with his little
catalogs.
Right? Yeah, the little pictures with his little Timberlands on, and he was like sitting there and he had his hat backwards. Really cute. I have to find those pictures, but they were really cute, and they
used it in their promo. You're gonna have to have a catalog, Michelle, right? Because of all of your fabulous stuff.
I'll make a catalog. It's a great idea. It'll be as thick as the JCPenney one. I'm really sad about this. You just made me remember that JCPenney had a thick catalog, and now I keep thinking, where did it go? Why does it not come out anymore? What happened? I have so many questions. We're gonna have to Google it.
Right, the catalogs.
Right. But last time I looked at all the malls and stuff, all of those big stores like that were closing. Like Sears and JCPenney.
Yeah, I think
Macy's were
closing. Didn't JCPenney's? I read something about bankrupt last night. Is it true that JCPenney is going under?
JCPenney. I used to work at JCPenney when I was in high school. It was like one of my first.
They call it pennies back in the day.
It was pennies, but I was hired like over the holidays as seasonal help, and then I got to stay on after the holidays. They kept me, and my very first apartment, I remember going and decorating it like all from the JCPenney, bathroom
what
department.
department did you work in?
I worked in like their juniors, but it was called Mix It. Do you remember? Like it was like
that you can buy like 6 pieces and wear them like 18 different ways.
Yes. It was called Mix It, and so it was all like we had different fabrics, and they all mixed and matched together. And it was all like lycra yoga clothes, kind of loose, but they were loose, not fitted.
Like a little jumper, a skirt, a pair of pants, a long shirt, a short shirt.
Yep. Right. And you had these little bands that you would put across your waist, and so you could blouse it up, or to totally change the look of it. And it was called Mix It, and it was a fun little gig. All right, so Michelle, exciting projects. I know we've kind of talked a little bit. You've got boot camp, you've got a book coming out. Where do we want people to go? What do we want people to do, and follow you and stay connected?
So good question. Book is doiteanyway.girl.com. That'll get you on the wait list. So right now it just went to get formatted. So it's moments away from like, woo, and then I'll send an email out. So get on the wait list for the book, and we'll email out when that is ready. And if you're on my if you do that, then you'll hear about my boot camp.
You'll end up probably on your stuff, because there's a lot of good stuff here. I'm actually signed up to.
And let me tell you, she brings some like heavy hitters onto her Facebook lives. Last week she had Marina Simone, and Marina Simone, I'm like not fangirling like you know, because you're my top. Like, I know I'm not your very, very top. So Marina Simone,
she's at least wearing the best friend necklace.
I'm committed.
I'm gonna go get mine on and take a picture and send it. See? So Marina Simone is like an expert at, oh shoot, now I forgot. Was it Instagram?
Instagram and TikTok. She's like social media, like, whoo, that's her platform. She hangs out over there. I hang out on Facebook and YouTube, but she's Instagram, TikTok. So she's great to learn from. Yeah. I'll have Ray Higdon on tomorrow. He's going to be on.
So get on her email list, because she sends that training out. And I mean, if you just sit there and, you don't have any money right now, or if you are, trying to up level your business, and you're one of those people who are like, okay, I need to do something. If you just follow this girl and just look at all the training, take notes and take notes and take notes and take notes, you can literally change your life and change your business in a heartbeat in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I try to put out as much free stuff as possible, because I get it. I was broke for so much of my life that I'm like, here. And then I have stuff that's paid, because there's people out there that want, the deeper dive, but I have plenty of free stuff. So I love it.
And you can totally I can see how Tina just got completely lost in all of this. Like, this is Tina's like when she went to Hobby Lobby, like, oh, this is pretty. Okay, so doiteanyway.girl.com. Get on the list, plug in, follow Michelle. She was a great co-host, filled in for me a couple weeks ago when I was driving from Colorado to Florida. And so I'm super grateful for you. I'm so excited to see this book come out, Michelle, and all the lives that you're just going to continue to touch.
We're so proud of you too, because like you literally took this idea. We were just talking. We're like, do you have a book? And she's like, no, I don't. Oh, you guys you need a book. And literally, I think it was less than 2 weeks later, she had a book.
She did. She went and locked herself in a hotel room and wrote the book in a weekend. And like we are fangirling you, right?
We are so proud of you.
Like,
I just want to thank you guys. You guys inspired me, when you were like, we are international best-selling authors. I'm like, what's that about? Can I do that? Is that something I can do? And you're like, you can. I'm like, stop it, I can? So they said anyone can. And I'm like, what? So I feel like that should be a hopeful message for anybody. And then they said, write 25,000 words. And so in 1 hour, I wrote 1,000 words. And my little brain was like, okay, I just need 24 more hours. Awesome. Hotel room. Honey, can you watch the kids? I'll be back.
And literally 24 hours later.
Done.
Because
so I want to thank you for inspiring me. You guys are great.
It's 28,000. Okay.
I was worried. I was worried I went over, like I broke a book rule or something. I didn't know the rules in
We
booking.
were like, yes, it's okay.
Okay, I was worried. It was a legit question. I'm like, they're gonna be like, oh, why did you do that? Like, I'm sorry.
Now you have book 2.
Yeah, I was worried. They're like, stop writing. I'm like, okay, I have more. I could keep writing though. So then I'm gonna write a second book.
She's already.
You are a $1 million brand.
Already working
Yeah, I got
on.
it. I got it right.
Hashtag my next book. Michelle, you are an inspiration. You are an inspiration. And we love telling the story and encouraging others. You can change the story right now today. If you want to be an author, watch what Michelle Cunningham. She's like, I want to be an author. And now within just a few short months, she'll have that completely in
And your
fruition.
story can help anybody out there. You have no idea what your story can do for somebody else. You know, Angel always has told me, you know, you're one street away, one street ahead of a lot of people. And it's those people who are looking up to you. You're looking over here, but they're looking up you going, wait, I want to do what you're doing. And it's those people that you are touching, you know, is sharing your story. So whatever your story is, you need to get it in a book. And you know, you need to write your story, because Michelle, an introvert, shy girl with a mean clique girl who, you know, was bullying her, you know, she took that and was able to write her story and create $1 million brand. You know, Angel with the list that, you know, a list person who are crazy about lists. She did and created 11 books, you know, and then with me, with, you know, being in that depressed state and, you know, taking my Bible and a journal and learning how gratitude can help you get out of that state. Took it and wrote a gratitude journal. You know, it's just any story, you can take it and turn it around.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well,
I love
girls,
that.
thank you, ladies, for coming on and starting our Monday. Starting our Monday with a fun kickoff. You guys have you've brightened my day. So thank you for that. I'm Angel Tussey. I am your media exposure specialist. If you are thinking, I've got a story and I want to get that book published within the next 90 days, you truly can. It is possible, right? Whatever we think is impossible means I'm possible. So let's get that going. And if you've got anything else that you want to promote, we'd love to have you as a guest here on the Angel and Tina Morning Show. You can get started by going to my website, makeyourbigimpact.com. That's makeyourbigimpact.com, where I've got a complimentary starter kit, a media starter kit waiting for you. And if you text the word angel to 26786, that's the word angel to 26786, we'll get you started with getting you plugged into the Angel and Tina Morning Show.
And tomorrow is our Connect 9 Summit. Connect Summit 9. What? So if you're not registered yet, make sure you get registered. We'll put the link in the bottom here. It is a free summit. We would love for you to come. We have 10 expert speakers that we're going to be putting on. It starts at 1 p.m. tomorrow Eastern and goes till 7 p.m. tomorrow. I am Tina Torres, your client retention expert, otherwise known as the gratitude specialist. And if you're struggling with attracting the right clients or knowing how to connect to them, or even if you just don't know how to convert them into clients, I have a complimentary guide that'll help you grow your audience organically, online and offline, connect and nurture those relationships authentically, and then take those relationships and turn them into paying clients. You can grab that guide if you text the word connection to 26786. That is the word connection to 26786. We are Angel and Tina on the Angel and Tina Morning Show, where we come to you live every weekday morning at 11 a.m. We are so grateful to you, our audience, for being our loyal fans. We hope we brought a bright start to your day. Thank you so much, Bestie, for coming in. Bye, guys.
Love you.